Hello and welcome to the only podcast that lost their March Madness bracket in week 1 because of our Andor fandom, or as we say it in the NCAA, we're a fan of Clem's son. I'm Luke.
I'm Max.
And I'm Matt.
And this is Force for Thought.
Yeah, I got it. It took me a second. You were going through the setup slow enough for me to think that I can get there, but I don't know why I even try.
I was just watching basketball, and that thought occurred to me, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I was like, oh my god, write this down. That's hilarious.
Write that down. I haven't been following, so I don't even know if Clemson won or lost, or what they were ranked,
lost
if they
in
were
the
even
first
supposed to be
game.
good.
They were upset in the first game. I did not bet on Clemson, for the record. I did not. That thought had not occurred to me until I was watching that game. Thank God, because if it occurred to me before, I would have picked them to go far.
That's how you base all your decisions, if it's like semi-Star Wars related.
Yeah, every year I pick Duke to go all the way.
Just
10%
because it sounds
because
like
of Luke
Luke
Skywalker, but 90% because of Luke Taylor.
That's really funny, Luke. Anyway, hello and welcome back to Force for Thought. Today we're doing a bit of a game, but before we get into the game, which I'll explain the rules, and we'll have Max and Luke go head to head. We're going to talk about the Andor trailer a little bit up top. To me, the biggest thing. Well, there's a lot to get into, but I texted everyone just because I noticed it I'm sure like everyone did. It's now being marketed as Andor, a Star Wars story. That's new, right? I watched the other trailers. I watched the Andor season 1 trailer. There's no a Star Wars story. Was no one perplexed by this as much as I was?
I was not perplexed by this. I've been putting off talking to you about it outside the pod
why?
because I want to hear why you're so perplexed by it. I don't know. It's just marketing.
It's just not marketed. It's not marketed at anything. I brought it up in a meeting with somebody, I don't enjoy that much. And that person was like, oh yeah, all their stuff's marketed as a Star Wars story. And I was like, no, it's not. No, Luke, that's what burned me. And that's why literally I texted you guys. I was waiting for backup so I can be like, oh no, my other fellow nerd friends can confirm right now. And you said, let's talk about it in the pod. And I was like, God damn it. So that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I was just like, that's just a crazy thing that I was like, well, it makes total sense. There's nothing, but the fact that other people are like, yeah, everything is marketed like that. And I was like, well, no, it's not, but maybe it should have been the entire time. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about it, was just basically I needed some backup, which I knew directly after that, but I just needed to
I am sorry to deny you the pleasure of winning a Star Wars argument with the my fellow Star Wars hosts and I agree.
Yeah. Anyway.
I forgot to look that up because I actually didn't even know what the answer was. This could have been a real Berenstein Bears moment for me. You could have told me that every single thing has been marketed that way, and I'd be like, oh, I guess I just never noticed.
I wonder if they did it because the first trailer was so successful in driving outside Star Wars viewers towards Andor, and then they started it, and they were like, oh, it's a Star Wars show. I had no idea. And so now they have to backtrack a little bit, just be like, it is really good, but it is still Star Wars.
And I feel like the first one... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say there's like this level that they're now leading into Rogue One, which was the first a Star Wars story. So like, is that just going to be Andor, and is that intentional to lead into Rogue One? I mean, I assume not, but like that's just odd timing.
Yeah, Solo was a Star Wars story too, so I don't think the connection there is that direct or that necessary.
I do think that the first one was really successful, though, and I think the only thing that people complained about with the first trailer was the music, so I feel like they were like, all right, we'll do a second one real quick, because I feel like this was a quick turnaround from the first trailer, too. I was not expecting a second one this soon.
I mean, you got these locked and loaded. They know what they're doing. They got that straight. We were a month away. It dropped a month out from release.
But I really don't have much to say about the new trailer. It looks amazing. I thought that the change of music was notable, just because the music was very notable in the first one. But this one was just more of like what I guess kind of expected it to be, which was, there wasn't like a whole lot of musicality to it. The only thing that kind of stuck out was like the klaxon blaring throughout the background and stuff like that.
This one got me. It was back to, it felt like Star Wars. It felt like Andor. It was like intense, and I think the sound bites were great too, though. When he was like,
very doom and gloom,
it'll burn. Cool. Yes.
The sound bites were great. Bright. I'm with Matt on the music, that there was a notable lack of notability for the music, which I don't have any preference for or against, but that first trailer was just such a big deal to us. There was a lot of in the trailer that I would love to get into most. First, we saw Brasso smile, which as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen that man smile before in my life. This is so nice. And then that also it sets up what seems to be like a homestead for the survivors or the refugees from Ferrix, for lack of a better term, in this other community that the Empire then disrupts. So that's gonna suck because they already kind of did that to Ferrix, and I hate to see that happen again to my main man Brasso. That and the Cyril Clarn line, which I wrote down. There's a future here for those who dare. I think either who dare to take it or I just stopped writing. But there's a future here for those who dare. And that could be either Imperial or Rebel or third party.
It could, but he is on the Empire side of the poster. If you look at the clear, defined line of good and bad, he is on the bad.
Oh man, I have not seen that.
Vindication.
That is interesting.
Yes, that is something that I did. He's not even close to the middle. I just want to also point that out. If you're like, well, Andor's in the middle, and he's like kind of somewhere between. He is far right.
That is worth noting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That is something that I did not want to text you. That I just wanted to kind of ambush you with. So I've been waiting to drop that on you at some point. It didn't have to be this episode. It was going to be at some point.
Did we see, was that Kenari in the trailer? There was like a jungle planet, and we only saw like footsteps and vague setting, but we've never seen another jungle planet, and I am eagerly awaiting the return of Kenari, so I hope so.
Yeah, probably.
I have no
You might
idea.
be the only one eagerly awaiting it, but as we've discussed before on the pod, we do think that they are going to circle back around to that storyline.
Yes.
There was a
I care
couple
more
things.
the story than the setting.
There were a couple things that people were really excited about. One was that shot of Saw Gerrera looking out over Jeddah, and you see a Star Destroyer over the city, because they're like, oh, it leads right into Rogue One. And I don't know why. People, I guess, I don't know if they were shocked by that or if they just liked that, but it's, to me, that was like one of the most unnotable shots of the trailer, because I was like, well, yeah, the whole thing's leading up to Rogue One. Like, we know this already.
Yeah, but your favorite character is represented in this trailer. That should be huge for you.
But that could have been reused footage from Rogue One. Like, that didn't give me anything.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I did think was interesting was there's like a really quick shot of Deidre looking like she's being force choked.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that too. I went back and rewatched it just now, because surely she's not being force choked, right? I could see it going either way. I mean, obviously she is looking like she's choking on, I mean, I'm sure she's not like food choking, like she ate a nut too fast. I think it's more like a panic attack sort of thing was the vibe I got on my second watch through, but time will tell.
That's what I
It
was
could be
thinking
either.
too. I think the amount of pressure she has on herself, and I think she handled it so well in the first season that like when you continuously go, yeah, I feel like that'll cracking under pressure a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's either that or Cyril Karn is moving too fast in their romantic relationship together, and it's smothering her.
That's already happened in the first season.
A romantic two-way relationship.
There you go. There's the distinction.
You wouldn't think
But,
you'd have
yeah,
to make that distinction very often.
You wouldn't think so.
And then
But
who's
yeah, no,
talking
I mean,
about the Death Star? Like, I get that the Death Star is looming in this show, but that's how Rogue One starts, that Cassian learns about the Death Star. So they're not learning about it from Cassian. And then doesn't Cassian go and tell the Rebellion about it? So they must be talking, like, this must be a closed loop system of people that are talking and learning about it that all die,
Yeah,
or at least don't share the information with the Rebel Alliance.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, when she talks
Luthen
about they're building
probably-
a weapon, she could be disclosing that to the guy at the beginning of Rogue One who Cassian kills to find out this information.
Oh,
Oh,
can you imagine? That's how it
open
ends.
loop. That would be perfect.
That would be perfect, man. That's the possibilities we have to tie in this. And
And then that guy breaks his leg.
We see him break his leg.
Yeah.
No, he can't climb. Or is it a leg or is it an arm?
I don't
It's a
remember.
leg, I thought.
I don't know.
I thought it was an
could be
arm.
either.
But either way, he couldn't climb.
Yeah.
I guess it probably was an arm because I feel like you could climb if you had one leg. You see kind of two arms.
I was thinking it could be either, but I don't remember him like walking with a cane or something.
No,
But-
me neither.
You definitely can't climb without one of your arms. Like you're climbing over a building, you need arms
I mean,
just as much as
if
legs.
yeah.
I couldn't climb over
All right.
anything with all 4 of my limbs, so I'm not judging.
That's true.
I would
climb
need
over
like 9 or 10.
a small fence. All right, you guys want to move on from Andor, or Luke? Do you got more?
That's everything
Thoughts?
I wanted to say. Looks
Amazing.
good. I'm excited for it.
All right, well,
We
welcome
saw,
back
we saw
to
another setting of what looked like Mon Mothma's daughter's wedding. We talked about how that was almost certainly that before, and I am a little bit further into that camp now.
Are you excited that it
Yes.
looked like they're doing a choreographed dance scene?
Yeah, but we saw that in the last trailer, and I already talked about it. I am going to love that so much.
I like the thing I liked most about the trailer is the beginning. It's like pretty slow where they're showing like 4 shots of like atmosphere. I feel like for a lot of people that could be boring, but I was like, no, these look amazing. I feel like this is extra being like, hey, you know how people don't like the volume sometimes? This is the opposite of that. And I just like that they're showing that, and I feel like that's so purposeful and so cool. Anyway, guys, we have a game to play. I've been wanting to play this game for quite a long time to pin you guys against each other. This game, Untitled, could have came up with a fun name, did not. This game will be seeing actors and actresses from Star Wars IP in other films. So the game is you're guessing the actor in the film as well as the movie. So here's how the point system will work. If you guess the actor, it's 1 point. If you guess the movie, it's 2 points. So there is a total of 3 points on the table per slide. There is
Okay. Just the
quite a
actor. We don't care about the character in Star Wars or the character's name in the movie. We don't care about
Correct.
character names. Okay.
With that being said, if you're at a stalemate and there's been, just say 30 seconds where no one's getting it or something along those lines,
30. Sounds like a lame podcast.
just say, would you want it quicker or longer?
No, I'll just need you to vamp in it for the fans.
Well, we'll see. I get depending on the speed of things. We'll see how this starts.
Yeah.
off.
I was thinking.
I
I plan on
showed
winning
my wife-
handedly, so I don't think there will be much dead air. We'll see.
I
we'll
have not
see.
been able to
That's-
think on a single subject for longer than 5 seconds in years. So if I don't get it right away,
Oh, okay, so we'll know at 6 seconds if no one gets it, basically, which is actually not that far off, probably from reality. Like 30 seconds is way too long. Then we will go into what I will just say call overtime, and then you can name the character they play for 0.5 of a point
the character they play in Star Wars or the character they play in
Yes.
the other movie.
in Star Wars.
Okay.
Other movie negated at this point, so that way you can name the Star Wars character they play, and I'll give the okay to name the character so we can get it. It is obviously whoever says it first, whoever
Okay,
I
that's what
hear
was gonna
first.
ask.
There might be a little bit of a blacklick disconnect since you're a little further away, Luke, than Max is to me. So I'll take that
123 miles versus 122. Okay.
I'll take that into consideration for you.
Thank you.
And so we have 3 rounds. Max and I hung out this weekend, and we played a lot of trivia with each other back and forth, which is fun. And so we have 3 categories. We have easy, which we are calling Padawan. We have medium, which we're calling Jedi Knight, and we have hard, which is called Sith Lord. So we have those categories.
I
Some of
hate that
these
you jump themes there at the end with Sith instead of Jedi Master.
Caught me off guard. I like it.
Jedi Knight and Jedi Master would be too much. I feel like you could just go Padawan Knight Master, but it just feels, I don't know, it just felt too weird. I feel like you have to get the encompassing thing all together. Plus,
I'll
their
I'll
color.
overlook it. We're good. It's good.
No, okay, good.
I don't want to go disparaging the difference between knighthood and masterdom. I mean, we know it was a pretty big sticking point for Anakin, at least, that he was not a master. There's a good amount of difference there.
All right, Luke, you ready?
Yeah.
Max, are you ready?
I am.
All right, we're gonna start with the Padawan category. This is the easy category again. We start off pretty easy.
Right.
So here
these are
we
all
go.
going to be Padawans.
You still-
That's
Gwendolyn Christie, Game of Thrones.
yeah.
Yep, Max 3 points.
Jack Black. School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Is there a delay or a lag? Because you guys are answering so
No, Luke.
slow in comparison.
I'm guessing Luke got that one because I said it right when I heard him say it. So he got it.
Oh no,
but
I meant
was just,
for you on the slide changing.
Oh, I don't think so. Do you think
I'm
there is,
sure,
Luke?
I would
Alright.
think that's about the same, and especially because we both won one now, and I think we both knew both answers about the same.
Yeah,
Which is
I
how
was
fast
just
we can say it.
flabbergasted that the second
Yeah.
one was Jack Black from an episode of Mandalorian. That is how deep we are getting into this now. But okay, I'm ready now.
We got some curveballs. Again, let me know. Again, sorry, audio listener. This is a strict video medium.
This is a
We are on
YouTube
YouTube.
This might be
exclusive.
this is the first, I feel like actual first episode that feels like you need to watch. I could be wrong. I don't know. All right, we're going to the next one. Would it be more fun if I described the photo coming up?
Just
and
for
then-
the audio listeners? No.
Yeah.
To our
okay.
YouTube.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, Mandalorian.
Luke? Correct, but no.
No, give me a second. King,
Do I get anything wrong for guessing?
the King
No,
of Staten Island.
Ooh, Max gets it.
I was not
Nice.
going to guess that.
as well.
It's a really good movie. I liked it a lot, actually.
Me too. It's a little too long, but most Judd Apatow dramedies are. Oh shit.
Hayden Christensen?
Luke Taylor for 1 point.
I do not know the movie.
I'm not gonna know it either.
He is
Or
is
TV
young
show.
at this time, or TV show. Yeah,
Or TV show.
he's got to
Is
he's got to be like 10 years old. I have no idea.
Is his head on
He is indeed.
backwards? I'm guessing this is a
It
sci-fi.
is.
Is this X-Files?
It is. Oh no, so close though, Maxwell. Anybody want to guess one more time?
What's that other sci-fi show that you
Going
like? Yeah, give me
once.
1 second. Oh,
Going twice. I'm trying to think of what sci-fi show I like that you're not thinking of.
I don't know them, so to me, it's the same thing as X-Files, but I can't think of it right now. I'll randomly shout it out later when it comes to me. What is this?
Am I gonna be offended? It's Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Hayden Christensen was in Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
I would not have
Blood
gotten this was
Monster.
Hayden Christensen. I don't think that looks like him at all either.
Matt, you're keeping
Interesting.
score,
It's
right?
Really, you know I am.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
I'm,
making sure. I wasn't.
Let's restart. All right, you guys ready? What's the other sci-fi show, Maxwell? I want to know now.
I'll think of it. I'll come back to it.
Buffy?
No.
All right. We'll talk about it later. You guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
And go.
Oscar Isaac and Poe Dameron, and Adam Driver in Inside Llewyn
Luke,
Davis.
Yes. Oh, the first sneaky one. He gets it. 4 points for Luke.
My eye went
Dang.
straight to Justin
Max, how do you feel?
Timberlake.
Yeah, see, that's where your eye goes. Is get the orange sweater, burnt orange sweater. All right.
John Boyega in somebody they cloned Tyrone.
Oh, Luke, yes, 3 points.
Yeah.
Max, you are getting slapped.
I'm just
Why
waiting.
isn't Jamie
No,
Foxx
I'll
in
come
Star
back
Wars
around.
yet?
Probably because he got canceled like 3 times and still is around.
He's beating it.
Yeah, and other people too. Going on.
Timothy
Timothy
Olyphant
Oliphant.
in
Luke
probably
Taylor.
that cowboy show that he was in. Justified.
Ooh. Yes! Luke Taylor with 3 points again. It's a weird you call it a cowboy show, though. He is a cop. He's just a normal cop that wears a cowboy hat.
Well, I've never seen
And I
it.
don't
so
like
you-
this.
Surely you
but
can
yeah.
understand
Timothy
why.
Oliphant. It gives cowboy energy.
That man is
I
wearing a
don't like-
cowboy hat.
Having never seen
is indeed.
Justified, I knew what Luke was talking about.
Next one in 3, 2, 1.
Stellan
Skarsgård,
Skarsgård. Stellan
um,
Skarsgård.
Yeah, Luke Taylor with the full.
I have no
Chernobyl.
idea what that show is.
Yes! All right. Max Taylor with 2 points. Luke Taylor with 1 point. Oh, man. At the end of each round, I'll also calculate just so you guys know where you're standing at. Which we are nearing the end of the Padawan, I believe.
These are not
I reordered these like
that
last minute.
easy to be the easiest tier, I think. I
Yeah,
know we're
that's
getting them
what
all really
Lynn-
quick, but we'll see.
This is a show that I know Max enjoyed.
I
plus
love
Stellan
Chernobyl.
Skarsgård. Yes, so I figured I know. Again, I figured if you're also wondering how I put these in the order of things, it was the fact that I was like, well, recognizable faces plus shows that you guys have presumably seen, like Hayden Christensen. I was like, okay, that's going to be an easier one. Anyway, next one in 3, 2, 1.
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Yep,
that
Luke Taylor
big?
for
I
1
don't
point
know.
so far. Nope, it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh,
Tom
Sleepless
Hanks.
in Seattle.
Nope.
Is he in that? No.
He is. She is not.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Tom Hanks looks young. This is going to be one of his
He
early
is.
ones. What's the
It is.
Money Pit?
They're no, that's right around the same year though, Maxwell. That's a great guess. If you have not seen this movie, I think I would like to watch this with you because I was thinking I pitched this an idea a while ago that we would watch a film, one of our favorite comedies, and this might be the one I choose to watch because it is off the walls bananas.
Off the Walls
You guys
Bananas?
give up?
I've never heard of it. Sorry. Yes, I give up.
Maxwell. The Burbs.
The Burbs. Interesting.
Never heard of it.
I'm
It's
struggling
good.
with
It's
the ones
funny.
with two actors. Again, my mind went straight to Tom Hanks.
Well, that's because you're picturing their names and versus their faces.
I do.
It makes sense to be bad at this game. All right, next one in 3, 2, 1.
Giancarlo Esposito, Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Off.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's not Breaking Bad. Is it Better Call Saul?
Yes.
Oh
Taylor
my
for 2 points.
God. So
I've never seen either.
What bullshit?
The fact that you just did it, you just gave out Max for like Giancarlo Esposito, Breaking Bad. Nope.
Well, because he's
Well,
in a lot of
that's-
stuff, especially recently. I just finished watching Electric State, which apparently every celebrity was in. But yeah, I was immediately thinking of other stuff that he was in, not Better Call Saul. That is Breaking Bad. Whatever.
What would you give Electric State out of 10 now that you've finished it all?
Like a 6.
Oh, okay, so it was semi-enjoyable.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. It had
I mean,
Chris
Chris
Pratt.
Pratt
In it. He's
stars, yeah.
enjoyable.
I'm very excited to watch it.
I stand by everything I said about that movie without having seen it.
All right, next one in 3, 2, 1.
Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Psh, I have no
Boogie
idea what this
Nights.
is. Was he in Boogie Nights?
No, and that was in the 90s.
Okay. Is this American Graffiti?
It is Max Taylor for 2 points.
Wow, that's
Good
really
call, Maxwell. I know. That was Boogie Nights isn't bad. This looks like Boogie Nights.
All right.
That wasn't bad. That was a good guess. All right, next one in 3, 2, 1.
Ewan McGregor. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Oh
Oh
I
my
know
God,
it.
is it? That is.
Yes, it's the TV show. It's an anthology. It's really good, based on a movie. Cult
Oh,
classic.
Max, yes. You're circling it.
Fargo.
Yes.
He looks horrible.
He's a
No,
twin.
That's the point. He plays twins, exactly. Anything else about this photo you want to say before I move on?
Yes. Zori Bliss.
That Carrie Russell?
No.
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 Is it someone?
Maybe. I'm just asking if you guys want to say anything else about this photo before we move
I
on.
guess not. I
don't.
thought it
And
kind
lock
of
in
looked
3
like
points.
Zori
All
Bliss,
right.
but it does not.
Max Taylor for 3 points. That is his wife, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who plays
Oh.
Oh,
Hera
Hera. Shoot.
I was like, what?
I could have
it's a
looked at
little
that
tricky
picture
one, I
for
thought.
15 minutes and not told you that was Ewan McGregor.
That's so funny. Yeah, this is a tricky one. I felt like
That was a
All
good
right, next
season of
one.
Fargo.
in 3. I worked on this one and it's ruined for me forever. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
The Bear.
Oh, yes, Luke Taylor for 2 points.
I'm trying to think of all the Fantastic Four news.
I know. Me too.
Yes, keep going.
Oh
I don't have it.
Circle through it.
my gosh, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna as soon as I hear it.
Can I lock in his Star Wars character name or his bear character name? Or it's not.
You
It's
know
only
what?
if we get
Yeah.
neither.
I was gonna say get neither, but I feel like this would be
I know it's the bear.
acceptable.
He. Oh my gosh.
Well, he's skiing in Andor, and I think his name is just Cousin in the Bear.
Ooh, it is not. It is
know.
Richie.
Richie.
You guys give up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
Eben Moss Backrack.
Ooh, say it again.
Debatable. Eben Moss Backrack.
I've never
So
heard that name
debatably a
before in my
better
life.
Star Wars name than Skeen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I would know it when
All
I heard
right.
it. I do not.
There's Luke Taylor with 2 points on there for the bear. Coming up next. Except. There we go.
Oh, it's an old. Is that what Alec Guinness used to look like? I don't know.
No, this is also one of my favorite movies of all time.
Is it Clue? It's Professor Plum from
It is,
Clue.
oh, yep. It is indeed, Luke. 2 right there for the movie. It is indeed Clue.
Is it Max von Sydow?
No.
Is it?
Peter Cushing?
Nope.
We're on the
Alright,
same track
no.
though. We're trying to go with just the oldest
Yes.
people we can
Yeah,
think of.
who's really old? Is it Frank Oz?
It is not.
Mhm.
All right, one more guess. Anybody on anybody? Going once. Going twice.
Ian McDiarmid. No, he's not that old.
Going thrice. And no, he's actually. I guess he is probably younger. It is Christopher Lloyd. From the
Christopher
movie Clue.
Lloyd?
From
The-
that episode of The Mandalorian. I hate this so much.
Just wait till the Lizzo show pops up. You know,
Oh,
her
God.
reality show.
Christopher Lloyd was
Moving on.
technically in Star Wars.
He was indeed. All right, coming up next.
Carl Weathers,
Weathers,
Predator.
Yes. Oh man, that was the biggest hive I've ever seen one in my life. Anybody want to give his character name for a point? I feel like I can't not distinguish between the two of you. I'll give you each a point for that. That was rough.
All right.
I've never seen Predator, but he looks like a Butch. Is it Butch?
No, it's not Butch. But I feel like that's a pretty good guess actually though. But no, it is not Butch. But he should be. I guess just maybe Butch.
Is it something like
All
that?
right, moving on.
What is his
Let me
character
see,
name?
What is it? Let's see. I'll find his exact name.
Man, I forgot how ripped that guy was. That is insane.
Dylan.
Dylan?
Yeah,
Dylan.
Dylan.
That is the worst name for
Think
that
it's his
character I
last
could
name.
possibly think of.
Well, I will be telling that to our Uncle Dylan.
Yeah, go ahead and tell Uncle Dylan that he doesn't look like 1980s Carl Weathers. I'm sure he'll be so offended.
All right, next we have.
Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
Jurassic Park.
Yep. Luke Taylor for 3 points again. Max.
I keep forgetting that I shouldn't name the Star Wars character. I almost do every time.
Also, just to give a heads up, the Padawan is the longest segment of this too. Since it's,
Okay,
you know,
good. That's
a
appropriate.
bit more fun. You're good because I don't want to play anymore. I'm done with this. This might be our worst episode. I don't
No,
know.
I
just
love
wanna pit
this.
You two against each other. 3, 2, 1.
Mark Hamill.
Yep.
Flash. Flash the
Yes,
TV show.
Luke
I mean,
Taylor. Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought that was so funny. I was like, the answer's right there, but it's so unobvious because you're paying attention to Mark Hamill.
I am. I was trying to think of the Kevin
Trickster.
Smith movie.
Jane Silent Bob?
Yeah.
Back?
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That's what I was trying to say
Yep.
for some reason. Never
Yep.
once looked at the Flash.
Yeah, I know. He's playing the Trickster, which he also plays, I believe, in the CW show as well. So he plays in the 90s and the 2010s.
That's fun.
Moving on. We're nearing the end here of the Padawan. This
Christopher
one, I put an
Lee.
easy one. Yes. In one of his most iconic films, which is why
Dracula.
I put it in. No.
Nosferatu.
The end. Nope. The background should give a huge hint. That helps.
It looks like a giant effigy.
Oh, so
Does.
close. Oh, man.
A big straw man that they're going to set on fire.
You're like incredibly close to the movie title.
Scarecrow.
Burning Man.
No, what'd you say, Max?
Burning Man.
That's also very close. That's exactly what happens to this person.
Man on Fire. Is that Denzel?
Nope. That's
I give
Denzel.
up.
Max, you give up?
Yeah, what
So,
is this?
This movie is remade in 2000 something with Nicolas Cage called The Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man.
Yes.
Straw
the
Man
much
was
scarier
very
version.
close.
Yeah, very close. And honestly, yeah, he got burned alive. All right, I think that might be the last one. Let's see. If not, there might be one more. Let's see now.
Stellan Skarsgård and Natalie Portman. Thor.
Thor.
Yes. Luke Taylor for 4 points. Oh my gosh. That was so good. This is, oh man. I'm so happy that these ones have been throwing you guys off. I was really hoping these images would be, it's a whirlwind. I'm surprised you guys went to Stellan Skarsgård first, besides Natalie Portman.
Well, my mind reads pictures left to right.
Good point, yeah. All right, that is the end of the Padawan section. Let me go to the next slide.
I was
And
reading behind the scenes Pirates of the Caribbean things the other day, and it said Jeffrey Rush wanted to be on the left of every scene because that's how he would get the most viewership, because viewers watch movies from left to right, and he never wanted like Keira Knightley or even Johnny Depp on the left of him on the screen.
That's
that's a pro right
hilarious.
there.
I think that's kind of silly, but I also kind of get it.
That is incredibly silly. Do you guys want to vamp for 2 seconds while I calculate the points?
I think there's a lot of things
I just
about
blew my
acting.
insane Pirates of the Caribbean fact.
I like learning very specific acting facts about that, though. I remember watching a video from Michael Caine explaining which eye to look in when you're doing a close-up, depending on like what side of the camera is on the person, like in the foreground or something like that. I don't know. It was really, really interesting.
That is interesting. Like if the camera's on your left or your right, look on that eye. Probably.
I think it was the one closer to the camera because you want it to be more personal, and that way it looks more like you're looking into the camera, but you're not. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, vamping doesn't need to be happening anymore because Max Taylor has 15 points against Luke Taylor's 35 points.
Wow, it did not feel that
wowza.
bad.
I thought you were going to say I had less points. All right.
No, significantly more. Good job, Luke. Applause to you.
All right, this is where I take off.
All right. You guys ready for Jedi Knight?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. We are going in 3, 2, 1.
Punisher. Warzone.
Yes.
Mm,
Wow, not the thing that I was gonna, not the aspect of this I thought you were gonna take away.
were you going to hold me to the subtitle?
I was going to, yes, but
yeah.
I'm just surprised you didn't name the actor right off the bat.
Oh, is it
Who is it, Luke? Or Max?
I forget his name. I mean,
Tom
Max, you should say
Jane?
it if I don't. No, it's the Balin Skull. Ugh.
Oh, that's Balin Skull? Oh. Okay. I did not realize that's who it was. Yeah.
It's that
It is,
actor.
yeah.
Go ahead and say it. I can't remember
cannot
it.
believe this.
R.I.P. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Ugh.
Going once.
No.
This is not going to be a flattering
Go
clip to play at our
twice.
memorial for him.
Go 3 times. Any last guesses?
I don't have it.
Ah, Luke
This
Taylor
one
with
I will know it
2
when you say it.
points. This is Ray Stevenson.
Ray
Mm,
Stevenson. Unbelievable.
All right, guys. Going up next is
I'm going to edit that one out.
That I have no idea who that is. That's too much
Oh,
makeup.
this is a 90s superhero movie. This might be in the Sith Lord category,
Is this
but
Judge Dredd?
no, that's a great guess though. It's significantly worse movie somehow.
Steel.
Ooh, no, that's not that bad.
Is
Well,
it
maybe.
the Rocket Man? Or what's that movie called I'm thinking of?
Oh my God.
I don't know because it might be this because you're also very close.
Oh,
Could be
okay.
Anyone in all of Star Wars? That is such a large pool to pick from.
It could be, but it's somebody that you really like.
Ooh.
You can see it in the eyes. That's
Who
the
do you-
only
who do
guess
you
I'll
like,
give you.
Jude Law.
You're a big
person
fan of Jude. You're not a big fan
has
of Jude Law.
Deep inset eyes. Is that
Oh,
Ewan
I'm a big fan of the
McGregor?
actor, not the
Hayden
character.
Christensen. Mark
No, you're a
Hamill.
big fan of the character.
Liam Neeson.
Yes.
Really?
Mm.
Yes. Luke Taylor for 1 point.
Oh.
What's the movie?
The movie is Dark Man.
Not what I was
Believe it or
thinking
not,
of.
they made 2 sequels, and they are great movies to watch and make fun of. They are real bad. But he is a superhero somehow, but he just murders people in a cloak, basically, while looking like this.
I don't like it. Wipe it
Um,
off my screen, please.
All right, we're going next to my favorite one. Everyone knows him from Empire Strikes Back.
Looks like planes, trains, and automobiles.
It's not.
Or Cheers or Frasier.
It is from Cheers, Maxwell. 2 points to you. It is also the voice of Ham in Toy Story.
John Ratzenberger.
Yes! Careful, what the fuck, Luke? Luke Taylor for 1 point.
What is he in
Max Taylor for
Empire?
2 points.
He's
He
a
is on
rebel
Hoth.
officer. Yeah.
Yes.
What? I did not know that.
And now you know. All right, moving on.
Harry
It's
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yes,
Harry
Luke Taylor
Potter.
for 2.
I'm trying to think. I don't know
the
who
Goblet
any of
of
these.
Fire.
No, you don't need to do the
Oh, okay.
no
cool.
subcategory needed here because she's or they or in like all. Of them.
She. I definitely don't know the actor's name.
She.
I don't even
is
know the
she
character in Star Wars.
Solo? Is it?
Nope.
I'm not gonna know her
Wow.
name, but I don't know who she is in Star Wars.
Is it Marva? That looks like Marva.
It is indeed Marva.
That's crazy. I never made that
Oh.
connection.
I'll give
Wow.
a 0.5 to you, Luke. 'cause
Aunt
that was really
Petunia.
impressive.
That's her name in Harry Potter.
What's her
It is
name?
indeed
The actress's name.
Fiona Shaw.
I can't believe I never made that connection.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm realizing that too.
Which Harry Potter is this?
I'm so glad.
Do you know?
This one is Order of the Phoenix specifically, because you can tell Dudley wearing that dumbass outfit with a tank top over a t-shirt, which I also did in 2004. But you know,
I was guessing strictly off the age of Dudley.
yeah,
I got one movie off, so I'm happy with that.
doing pretty good, Luke. All right, and next.
John Favreau. He was the creator of The Mandalorian.
Stupid.
Amongst
He's in
others,
it,
yes.
too,
Oh,
yeah.
that doesn't matter what movie.
He's
this
also
is.
in Solo.
Yeah.
and
Is it The Replacements?
And
I don't know. I
Clone
know he's in
Wars
that.
and Mandalorian. I mean,
This is
he
his
looks
first movie
skinny.
he made.
Yeah, this is gonna be young. Phone booth.
No, that's a great guess though. Just because he's on the phone.
That's the only
no,
thing
he
I have
doesn't
to
give
go
up?
off of.
Is it Training Day?
Nope.
Looked like the same.
Collecting up.
Vibe.
You guys give up?
It's
Yeah.
not the replacements. What is it?
It's Swingers. This is a movie with Vince Vaughn.
Hmm.
I feel
All
like I did
right,
hear that at
next.
some point.
Sam Witwer,
Witwer.
Darth Maul. What movie is this?
I have no idea. I don't know what he's in as himself.
Smallville? I know he's in
Darth Maul.
Smallville.
No. It's a good guess though. It's a TV show. It ran for 4 seasons on the Sci-Fi Channel in the mid 2000s. I think like 2007 to 2010 maybe.
Quick
Um,
venture.
It's a
Sure, I guess.
TV show
Euphoria.
called
Or
Being.
not Euphoria.
It's a very
it?
modern show. It's called Being Human. He is a vampire in this, and he is a roommate with a werewolf and a ghost.
That is good casting. He looks like a vampire.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, it's pretty good. This is a heyday of Twilight. All right, not to put you down, Max, but Luke Taylor has got like 7 points, and you have 2 in this round alone.
It's,
So
it's
just-
the lag. He's closer.
it's the no, he's further. All
I'm
right,
closer
next
to the server.
is
Yeah, that's it. You're hardwired in.
However that works.
depending on how one of these rounds go, you should close your eyes for like 2 seconds and then open them to see if Max can get it. All right, moving on.
Nick Frost, Shaun of the Dead.
Simon
Yep.
Pegg.
Anything else? Yep.
Simon
Luke,
Pegg.
Shaun of
Max,
the Dead.
God.
Max.
Oh, Nick
Luke-
Frost was SM33. That's right.
Yep. And Simon Pegg was Unkar Plutt.
Ankar Plot.
And they just announced
Max
the
with-
SM33 Black Series action figure, and it looks amazing.
Looks great.
Ooh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're pricing
They just
it as
announced a
deluxe
couple.
figure.
They look
which
really
is a
good.
bummer.
Is this one of the ones you thought I was going to put on here, Maxwell?
No, but it should have been.
All right, moving on in 3, 2, 1.
Alan Tudyk
Alan Tudyk. Shoot. Nathan
Firefly.
Fillion.
or Serenity.
Yep.
Okay.
No, it was.
I didn't know if you were
this
gonna do
wasn't
another
Deep Firefly,
Breaking Bad,
Maxwell.
Better Call Saul bullshit, so I had to
Nope,
cover both my
but
bases.
I'm glad you covered both of your bases. Yes.
Is Nathan Fillion in
Good.
Star Wars? Surely he is.
I don't know. That's not why I put him on here. I don't think he is. I feel like he's more
he's
of a
in,
DC
he's in the
guy.
MCU in multiple roles.
In the MCU?
Yeah.
That's just because he's,
He's-
James Gunn's friend. He's in all the Guardians movies.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh,
he's in
yes.
multiple Guardians. And now he's
All
going
the
to be
Guardians.
Green Lantern in DC. Oh, James Gunn again. Makes
Yep.
sense.
James Gunn's
One of
friend.
them. Yep. All right, moving on. 3, 2, 1. 2007 movie starring Cillian
Oh.
Murphy.
She looks so sad.
She does, and she should.
She looks like a video game character to me. I don't. Is that live action?
This is indeed.
I
Live action?
can't place this character in Star Wars.
It looks like video game Leia that they made sad by just lowering her eyes on the outside. That's my guess.
Is Carrie Fisher? Is it Carrie Fisher?
It is not.
Okay. Is it her daughter? Is
You,
that Billy Lord?
It is not.
I give up.
You guys give up?
Yeah, I don't know
It
who
is
that is.
Rose Byrne.
Is it Push?
It is Padme's
Yeah.
Dorme.
Yeah, I know who. I know Rose
Mm,
Byrne is. Is the movie Push? I was trying to think of a sci-fi
Oh,
movie
sorry.
from 2007.
Push by
No,
Senator.
it is Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yes. All right, we're nearing the end of Jedi Knights, folks. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yes.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott
versus
Pilgrim
the
vs.
World.
World. Oh, I should have said that first. I knew that.
Yep.
We already
Max
talked
Taylor
about
for-
her. And I forgot her name.
2 points. Luke Taylor for 1 point. Max, you are getting. You got some bulky points coming up here with some of these double guesses. So that's pretty good. All right, moving on. In 3, 2, 1. This is a movie I know for sure Max Taylor has seen.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's that one with the trolls that came out in like 2016. What's that movie called? With the it was an IP.
I'll give you a guess. It is not that movie. It is not. I think you're thinking of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Warcraft. That's the girl from
Yes.
Warcraft. She was Elia
I don't
Kane
know
in
if
Star
she's-
Wars, for what it's worth.
Yeah, and the Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to.
Valerian?
No.
The City of a Thousand Planets or something?
No, what a dog shit movie though.
Is this like Rebel Moon or Dune?
No.
Or
No,
Oh, is it the new one with Chris Pratt? Steel? Something?
Electric
oh,
State?
Electric State.
Electric
No,
State?
I was like, nope.
That'd be tricky of you.
Wow, this looks so familiar. I can't place this though.
Is
What
it
is
the one with
this?
Eddie Redmayne? That one?
No.
Mm.
Oh no, I know what you're talking. Isn't that Valerian also? But no, it is Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumanium.
Oh,
Luke Taylor
Oh.
gets
Yep, that's right.
a half a point because he named Elia Kane.
I saw that movie. I forgot that character entirely. Was she in it
As
much?
did I. I don't
I
even
don't know, I
remember.
haven't
It
seen
was
it.
a very forgettable movie. I do not recommend that one.
Especially this sequence where he meets all the quantum people.
Mm-hmm.
Seems memorable.
And he drinks that drop to speak all their languages.
All right, last one in the Jedi Knights category. In 3, 2, 1.
That
Ending
looks
on a high
like
note.
the guy that plays Bodhi. Riz Ahmed,
Yes.
Fight Club.
No. Good guess though. It does look like Fight Club, but this is significantly newer.
Green Room.
No. Newer than that too. Also a great guess though.
Whiplash 2, Underground.
No, that should be made now.
I'm not gonna get it.
This is from The Sound of Metal, which is about a drummer who is losing his hearing, which is a really good movie if you guys have not seen.
I remember you talked about that.
Yeah, it's so sad.
This is why I need to pay more
alright.
attention when you talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, Vamp.
Sith
Good,
Lord.
All right.
Well, that
I think
round
I'm
I
still winning.
definitely. Yeah, I don't think I caught up quite yet.
All right. All right. Max Taylor with 25. Luke Taylor with 47.
All right.
I think you might have to
keep the
get
pedal
all
on
of
the-
these to win, Max. But we'll
All right.
keep my foot on
So
the
you're
pedal here.
So you're saying there's a chance.
just saying these a chance. All right, man. All right. This is gonna be obviously the hardest section, but it is the shortest section. I told Luke there are 40 of these total. I don't know if you were around, and we are currently going to be on 34. No, 33. So,
All
a
right.
couple. All right, and we'll speed through them. Going in 3, 2, 1. You guys get it? No. 3, 2, 1.
It looks like Frank Oz.
Yep, Luke Taylor for
Oh.
1 point. I know, Max, you have seen this
Blazing
movie for sure.
Saddles.
No, that movie takes place in the Old West.
Aren't there cops in it?
Um,
Is he a cop? Is it Office Space? Is this Office Space?
No. It's also one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 10.
Office Space or this one?
This one. I don't like Office Space that much.
Police Academy? I have no idea.
No, you think Police Academy is in my top 10, Maxwell? Do you even know me?
Oh, you said this is in your top 10?
Yes.
Ghostbusters?
Oh, no, but so close.
Ghostbusters
Last guesses
2.
in 3, 2, 1. Any last guesses?
Blues Brothers.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
Maxwell
a good guess.
Taylor. Blues Brothers. It is indeed. This is when he holds up the used condom to Jake before he gets released from prison. This is one prophylactic soiled. And the next in 3, 2, 1.
That looks like Ian McDermott.
It is indeed
Got the
Luke
eyes.
Taylor. Oh man, you were. I cannot believe how well you were doing, Luke.
This looks like Edward Scissorhands.
Oh no, but so close, like incredibly.
Oh, Sweeney
close.
Todd then.
So close.
There's a third?
You're.
Oh,
There's a
Les
third.
Mis.
Nope, you're going the wrong direction. You named.
Oh.
I'll give you guys a hint. You named 2 movies directed by the director of this movie. It's also a movie directed by the same person. With the same actor, main actor.
Wait, okay,
From
hold on,
those
back up,
other
back
two
up.
movies.
Say all that again.
This movie, with starring Ian McDermott, is directed by the same person who directed Edward Scissorhands and Sweeney Todd. I believe Sweeney Todd. And it stars the same actor
Alice in
of both of those
Wonderland?
movies. No. It's also the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
on the same track, but just earlier.
I think that's all the ones I know from Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. I couldn't name another.
There's 2 more, I think, technically, but this is the one
Some-
to cinch
something,
the 2.
something Hollows.
Sleepy Hollows?
Max, yeah. Oh, Luke Taylor for 2 points. 3 points total. Sleepy Hollow. Ian McDermott.
Okay, hold on.
This is a tough one.
Who? Ian McDermott? Why am I totally blanking right now? Ian McDermott plays the Emperor, right?
He does indeed.
That does not look like him at all. Luke, you immediately got that.
Yeah.
I
This
do
is
not
before-
think I do not think that looks like Ian McDermott. What I picture Ian McDermott to look like.
Oh, that's good. I felt stupid for saying that about Ewan McGregor a while ago, and that seem to be in the same boats now.
No, I'm like covering most of his face to try to look at his eyes, and I'm like, I just do not see him in there. That's crazy to me.
Well, the Emperor never really shows fear or hesitancy like this guy seems to.
What year was this movie,
He was a
Matt?
great actor. 2003, I believe. Or maybe it's 1999. I don't know. It's somewhere between those years.
Okay, so it was a while ago. All right.
Yes. All right, the next one in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
This is a toughie.
It's General Veers.
It is indeed
Veers?
General Veers.
What's his
It
name?
is Veers.
Julian Glover. No. Yeah, Julian Glover.
Yes,
And
Are you
this
cheating?
movie is
inconceivable.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
I
a skiing
cannot
movie
believe-
from the 90s. Out Cold?
No, it isn't. There is a skiing sequence in here, and Max, you of all people, I think should know this as well. Not you shouldn't know this. You would know it though.
Is it
Is
Dumb
it
and
On Her
Dumber?
Majesty's Secret Service?
Ooh, so close, Max. It is in that vein though, but no.
Is it a James Bond
is
movie?
Later, it is indeed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Is
GoldenEye.
it-
Nope. It is in the era of Roger Moore. I'll tell you that.
Live and
Man
Let
with the
Die.
Golden Gun.
No. Man with the Golden Gun is Christopher Lee.
Moonraker.
No.
Octopussy.
No,
Uh,
On Her
me a
Majesty's Secret
second.
Service.
no, that's not Roger Moore. either, but
Lazenby.
no.
Um,
Ozzy
The
Bond.
Spy Who Loved Me.
No,
How many movies does Roger Moore have? I feel like I'm getting so close.
it's
A View
I
to
don't
a
wanna
Kill.
Say... No, it's like the one. It's like
I've
the
had
one
to have said
before
all
that,
of them
but
except
after all
this
the-
one.
You said all. I think you literally said all of them besides this one because this one was the most. I would say unmemorable because A View to a Kill you know is the bad one, and this is like right
Correct.
before it just tanks. I think.
It's not Octopussy. It's not Moonraker. What's the one right before or after Moonraker? Is it right around there?
I know, right? I think so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I'm so upset that I can't name this right now. What is it?
It is For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes
Oh.
Only.
I could have gotten
Son
that
of
one
a-
too.
Bitch.
Oh man.
I'm so upset at
sorry,
myself
Michael.
now. Now I'm gonna go upstairs and have to watch 24/7 Bond.
All right, the next one in 3, 2, 1. There's a picture of me wearing a shirt with this picture on it,
Yeah,
with
'cause
one of
you-
the
you worked
actors
on this
holding
movie.
that picture.
Queen
I
and
did
Slim.
indeed. Oh, Maxwell Taylor. Yes, it is.
That's the movie?
Filmed in Cleveland. Yep.
I don't
Is
even
that
know which one of
Naomi
these two
Ackie?
was in Star Wars.
Is that Naomi Ackie?
It is not.
That was who played Janna, right?
I don't know, but it's not her.
Hmm.
You, Luke Taylor, should not know who this actress is necessarily, or actor, but they are in a show that you enjoy.
I Book of Boba Fett then, if it's the one I enjoy that no one else does.
Mm.
I mean, black people in Star Wars is a pretty small pool to choose from. So it's got to
Is
be
it-
an alien.
Moses Ingram.
Ooh,
No.
that's a good guess. Would have thought of that. I don't know.
Is
It
it-
is. Max, any last guesses? It's a really hard person to get, to be honest. Anybody want to guess the character? One last time guessing the character that this person plays.
Size Noodles.
Osha and May.
Max? Oh, so close. Mother Anastasia, Jodie
Oh!
Turner Smith.
Oh, there's a ton of black people in that show. I totally forgot about Acolyte.
Turner Smith.
Yes, and it's the one that you like.
Yeah. I like that
would
way
have
more
thought
than
that
Book
too
of
if
Boba
I
Fett.
could place her as Mother Anastasia.
If I had even
Fine.
thought of the Acolyte, oh my gosh, when you mentioned Kenobi, like I'd never thought of that show either. Like, ugh.
Max, you are in the 30s. Luke has barely gained any points, so you are catching up, and you still have time. Especially if you get the next couple right. Moving on. 3, 2, 1.
Pelimato. What's her name?
Oh.
Yep.
Elf.
Oh, this is
Is it indeed
Elf.
Pelimato?
Oh, I said that
Yep.
second.
Yep. Max Taylor for 2 points.
I don't know why I don't just say the thing that I know first off.
I
you
know, right?
Because you have to get. I would do the same thing. You have to gather like all the information.
Right. I was like,
off
oh,
the top of
James
your
Caan.
head.
That's
No,
exactly what it
It's
is.
his existence in Elf.
And it's bit me so many times. I immediately recognized that
gonna-
this was Elf.
Amy
Yeah,
Sedaris.
me too. Yes, Luke. Boom.
Are you
You
looking this
googling
up?
things?
I am not.
That was a long pause, Luke.
I promise.
Next time you have to show your hands.
I at least would have looked up all the Roger Moore Bond movies if I was looking something up.
That's a great call. Yeah. I trust you wholeheartedly now.
I also think I'm just
All right,
a little
Max, that was
bit
good.
sexist too, because every time I always go straight to the man, and I'm like, he's not in Star Wars.
Every time I go straight to the man, and I'm
correct
like,
yourself.
oh my god, he's in Star Wars?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, moving on in 3, 2, 1.
Is this Terminator?
Ooh, yes, it is Maxwell. Also, one of my favorite movies.
Why? I'm just seeing Will Forte.
That is, I could weirdly see that. Big action star of the 80s who dropped off the kind of the face of the earth and has been in a TV show for a very small part, I would say. In Star
Jean-Claude Van
Wars.
Damme?
Ooh, no, but not the same trajectory. I don't think he was a drug addict.
Hmm.
Maybe he was. I don't know. I don't know this.
If he's an
Let's say
action
his
star in the 80s, he's a drug addict.
Yeah, that's true. One way or another, steroids with Stallone and Schwarzenegger and cocaine
I
with Van Damme.
can't place who this is in Star Wars though. Luke, do you know
Me
who it
neither.
is?
No, I have no idea.
He is significantly older now, and it kind of looks like a shriveled up scrote. But
Is
he
that John
does
Connor?
look like. No,
Who is he in Terminator?
Kyle Reese.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, the other main character. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, give up. Both if who he is in Star Wars and who he is in real life.
I don't know who he is in Star Wars.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
I
not
do.
going to get in real life.
He is Michael Biehn in real life, and he plays Lang in The Mandalorian. He is the kind of hardened security guard guy.
I still
Don't tell.
can't place it. No.
Lang? From what episode?
Is he
Yeah.
named? He's not named in the episode.
Here, I'll show you who he is. On
You
my
know what
phone,
season?
which is the best way to say. Do I show it?
Pulling it up on your phone. I might as well just Google it.
Oh yeah, if you want to just Google, that'd be great.
Oh, the guy from the planet that Ahsoka was on.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, he had a good amount of screen time. We should have gotten that.
All right, few more left. Max, you're clinching it. You have all twos this round. So I don't know. Luke's
I feel like I need
fall
at least
behind.
a couple threes though, so let's see if I can get an actor.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. It's a little hard to distinguish, but if you know, you know.
Fanboys?
And boys.
It is? Ooh, interesting, Max. I feel like this is I feel like if you know the movie, you know what happens in the scene.
Ooh, is that Ray Park?
It is Ray Park.
Oh my gosh. Stupid.
Good call. All right, Max got another 2. Luke got another 1. Maybe clinching it. We have 2 more. 2 more. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1.
Rosario Dawson. 5,000 to
Clerks?
2,500, 600 minutes movie. Which
It
one was
is
that?
Clerks.
Rent. Oh, Clerks.
Any other
And that
specific
guy?
Clerks though? Anybody got specific Clerks on their
Oh,
mind?
Clerks 2.
Clerks 2.
I'll still give it to Max. It is
Yeah,
Clerks.
you can give that to Max.
But Luke, I'm also going to give you a point because you guys said Rosario Dawson at the same exact time.
But the guy
All
is
right.
no one. I thought that's what you were getting at.
No, that's
Okay.
nobody. No, I just want to see Clerks too. All right, last one, guys, and then we'll calculate these points. I feel like this episode's going long, even though I have a lot of other stuff on my screen, so I can't see the time. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Max von Sydow.
Nope.
Alec
Nope.
Guinness, then.
Yes.
Stupid.
Bridge-
Bridge on the
Guinness?
Water Kwai. River on the Bridge, Water Kwai.
What?
No.
That was a movie with him, right?
I have no idea, to be honest. I think maybe.
What's the movie with the Von Trapp family?
It isn't. It's not Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
I
it's
will
not
give
that.
you.
Is
one
this
hint.
another horror movie? Is this like Nosferatu or Dracula or something like that?
It does not, even though he looks horribly scary. He is wearing fake teeth. I will give you the hint that this movie was remade in, I think, 2004 by the Coen brothers, starring Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks was in a
Not helping.
Coen's brother movie.
Coen brothers. It's I would say it's the most un-Coen brothers movie. So I wouldn't almost even put it in their filmography if you're like
Okay.
thinking like Fargo, Raising Arizona. But it is remade with Tom Hanks, and he plays this person as a Southern gentleman. It's not a very good movie, to be honest.
Why is he wearing fake teeth? Does he have bad teeth?
No, he's spooky as shit in this movie. It's weird as hell.
So it is a scary movie.
No, it's not a scary. It's actually a comedy. It's like, I think maybe considered one of the first like kind of like black dark comedies.
A dark comedy with Tom Hanks in 2004.
It is. It is about a group of bank robbers who rent a room and store their money in musical instrument cases for a good alibi.
I have
Guys give
no
up?
idea. Yeah.
For the record, Alec Guinness was in The Bridge on the River Kwai.
Hell yeah.
It's an old movie I know the name of. I haven't seen it.
This is The Lady Killers.
The name is familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Bad Tom
recognize
Hanks
it.
movie. All right, let me calculate these up. Riff.
I think I got it.
Alec Guinness though, because this is very a much younger Alec Guinness, but this one at least looks a lot like him.
What was
I can see
the name
Alec
of this
Guinness a
movie
lot
again?
better
I'm
than Ian
Googling it.
McDermott. Lady Killers.
I don't think it looks that old. I don't think he's that much older than, or that much young. He doesn't look that much younger than Star Wars. It was 1955 though, so he was 22 years younger.
That's a
That
good
is
gap.
Pretty
Yeah.
significant.
Yeah.
All right, the score is in. We have Max Taylor with 38 points and Luke Taylor with 56 points.
Woo!
Congrats,
Close
Luke.
the gap
You
a
did
little bit, but
fantastic.
not nearly enough. Well, I'm blaming the
When
lag.
Yes. When Lynn said that this was really hard, I was like, I think you're underestimating how much they like Star Wars and how like you knew Ian McDermott by his eyes. Like that's insane.
The Ian McDermott, I think that one looked the least like the actor. That was crazy.
That's what I should have been focusing on more. I was too enthralled with that Ewan McGregor's mullet and beard and or mustache and hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie
It's
mistake.
offensive to look
If I
at.
ever play again, I'm just looking at straight eyes.
I'm just naming.
Oh,
the
all right,
movies.
buddy. Well, I mean, I had fun, so I don't know. I would say maybe we'll do another one to redeem yourself, Max.
Yeah,
to
that
get
was
some
definitely
points
fun.
on the board.
Yeah.
I hope the audience enjoys it. But that is all for this. Luke Taylor, congratulations.
Thank you.
Anybody have any force for thought?
I have some force for thought. I was watching
Perfect. The winner.
podcast favorite movie, The Last Jedi, earlier today, and
Hell yeah.
the Haldo maneuver. You're all familiar.
Very.
She starts doing it, and Lieutenant Connix says to Poe, like, "Oh, she's running away." And Poe says, "No, she's not." But if we were in a world where the Holdo maneuver was impossible, the universe that we understood before that movie, like, would it have been terribly cowardice to run away?
Yes.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing you can
understand
do
what
to
you're
help.
saying. I understand what you're saying because at that point they were exposed, right? So it's like the jig is up. She's not doing any good on that ship. So she could escape. She's a higher up in the resistance. Maybe she could recruit more for the cause. I feel like there's an argument there, but no, at the very least you got to do some body blocking or something. You can't run away.
Would body blocking help if the Holdo maneuver was not an option? Because I've thought about that too, but surely they could just destroy it if she stopped getting out of. If she stopped, the whole plot of the movie is they kept chasing her, that she kept moving out of range of their cannons. If she stopped moving out of range, she would just be destroyed immediately, and then they would shoot all the resistance fleet transports.
I don't really know how that works because when they were shooting the transports, I feel like they were shooting them like the blaster bolts or whatever were like coming in pretty significant arcs.
That can't be.
You don't
Blasters
think so?
don't arc in space.
I feel like I can see that in my mind's eye. I'll have to rewatch and find
No,
out.
there's no way. I would notice that. That would be so bizarre. Because they never arc in any space battle in all of Star Wars.
It might just be the
Blasters.
angle that we're at.
It might be the angle because the movie was also shot weird because I also always think about the scene in the throne room when she grabs the lightsaber, how it looks curved, but it's not.
Ultra
Matt, do you know what I'm
wide.
talking about with that? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was an ultra wide angle,
like-
so it like curves the lightsaber a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ultra wide. So I wonder if that's what you're seeing. But with that being said, it also is the blaster bolts, obviously, or that is all CG. So that would have to be done with intent, if that is to,
Yeah,
to
that's
match
true.
the
They
rest of
didn't
the
film
movie.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that being said, I'm just saying if they did that though, that is like crazy next level filmmaking. If they're like, well, the rest of the movie looks like this, like that'd be amazing if they actually did that. In my head canon, that's what they did.
I wouldn't be
I'm gonna
surprised
rewatch that
because I
scene
think
now.
Ryan Johnson is a fantastic filmmaker, and Last
He is,
Jedi
yeah.
is slept on. But I don't need to argue that to this crew.
But back to my thesis. If she did run away, I think that would have been the move. Rather than just sit there and die. They stopped tracking you. Like, I get, morally, it's unfortunate, but that was the best move. It failed. I don't see why she would have had to die if she could have lived.
No,
I'm
if-
semi in agreement with you, Luke. I mean, for dramatic effect for the movie, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
With that being said, I'm like, there's always got to be some sort of alt, like put like a stone on the gas pedal type situation. You know what I mean? Like, what's the space equivalent of that?
That's what everyone says when they critique it. One of the common arguments is, well, why didn't you just have a droid do it?
No,
Yeah.
for
Well,
it to
again,
work, someone
don't.
has to stay behind. That's what she said. So that's how it works.
Well, and because it wasn't premeditated, it was a desperate attempt, and it was a 1 in a million shot.
That too. I'd like to see a
I don't-
droid make that shot.
I don't need to defend this
Exactly. They
anymore.
wouldn't. They couldn't calculate it.
I think you still could have body blocked them. I mean, she was going in the same direction, and they were kind of like veering off towards the planet. I think in a world where the holomaneuver wouldn't have been successful, the right thing to do would have been to change trajectory to follow them very closely to try to at least slow the First Order down in annihilating them all.
That surprises me. I disagree. I think the right move would have been to run away.
The right move or the defensible move? Because, like I said, I think there is
The
a
right move.
defense. I don't think that's the right move.
Because what's wrong about it? The fact that you sent them out there and now you should have to die with them because it was your idea?
Yeah, I guess that's part of it. I mean, you're also you're taking over command of the ship. You've already said you're going to go down with the ship. It is cowardly.
I don't think it's even cowardly. Like, you lost? You have an escape? I think you should take it. I can see it going both ways. That's why I brought it up as a force for thought. So I'm not going to die on
It
this
is
hill.
interesting.
Matt, what was your final
I
take
want to
on
think
it?
about it some more.
I know. I'm kind of in the same boat that I think about it some more. Again, I understand what you're saying though. Luke. Like, if I was in that situation, it's tough because you don't know who's on that ship. I don't know. That's a really tough situation. I feel
To
like.
be clear,
But
I
think it
am a
makes-
coward. So if I was in that situation, I would do exactly what Luke is saying.
Oh, if I was in
Yes.
any sort of situation, I would desert immediately.
If I was in any of these situations, though, I would be the first one to join the First Order or the Empire. Let's be honest. I'm a coward.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think
Well-
for her character, it makes sense though. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I obviously love what happened. The thought struck me, what if? But thank you for indulging us with this episode. Hopefully you went over to YouTube to watch it, because I think it'll really gain something over there. Let us know what you thought of it, though, on social media, or email us, and we'll see you next week.
See you, Sammy.